There's no manual to show us how to deal with loss. Bereavement can be particularly difficult for children to handle, but as Doug Johnson shows you, there are trained professionals and volunteers who are dedicated to helping the young explore and express their feelings.
The loss of a loved one is something that's never easy to deal with. It was a loss that Patty Parchman and her young son weren't ready to accept.
I lost my husband February of 2010, Taylor's father, and a good friend suggested that we visit the center and talk to some of the counselors here. And so we did that soon after we lost my husband.
They came to the Kemmons Wilson Family Center for Good Grief on the campus of Baptist Memorial Hospital, Collierville. The center is attached to the Baptist Trinity Hospice House, the area's first residential hospice, and provides free grief counseling to children, teens, and adults.
We came to the center and we had one-on-one counseling with the counselors here. And the opportunity presented itself to where Taylor could attend the children's camp last summer and benefited greatly from that. And then I was able to attend the adult camp a few months ago.
Grief is one of the most universal experiences in life, but it's also one of the things that people are afraid to talk about. Fear that if they do talk about it, that it might somehow happen to them. But it is truly universal. And with children, especially who are grieving, they need to learn the tools now to help them cope with grief so that they can continue to cope into the future.
Those coping tools include talking with someone who understands. The counselors at the Center for Good Grief encouraged Taylor to talk about the good memories.
Well, basically me and my dad. And how he was so great at doing things and helping me out and stuff.
Memories aren't always good when dealing with loss. The center deals with those bad memories as well. That can mean using objects to represent the various emotions they experience.
So here, they learn how to express their feelings, share memories, and really learn to thrive in the world without that person. And thriving means remembering and moving forward together.
Often with grief comes rage and anger. There is a place here at the center, inside this padded room, where children can go and find the time to release that rage.
The last 2 years have not been easy for the Parchmans, but besides the time they've spent with counselors at the center, both have attended the day camps organized by the center. They have been able to find kindred spirits in the process of exploring their grief.
It helped us to realize that we were not going crazy, that it was okay to laugh, it was okay to cry, it was okay to talk about our loved one, and it was okay to go on with life. With a 5-year-old son at the time, who had just lost his father, who was his rock. It was hard to explain that we were going to be okay, and the counselors here made us see that we were okay. We were not alone. There were other people in the area that were going through the very same things that we were dealing with, and so they've embraced us. They are literally like family now. We love them dearly, and they've helped us tremendously in this journey.
A journey that has become a little easier to make. For Smart Medicine, I'm Doug Johnson.